Hello, welcome to Andertons TV. My name is Jack Duxbury, and I'm really happy to be joined by the lovely
Andy Mack.
Yeah, Andy. Look, let's not mess about. What have you got for us at NAMM 2020?
Right, so a couple of days ago we launched the brand new MPC One. So this puts the format into the hands of like a whole new generation of beat makers, producers at a great new accessible price point. So this is fully standalone, has all of the features of our MPCs, has all of the pressure, velocity sensitive pads, all RGB, same screen as in MPC Live. You've got all of the capabilities of producing any style of music you want. But one of the biggest things we've added is CV gate on the back. So as you know, the whole like doorless way of producing at the moment, modular racks, you know, all of these kind of like replicas coming out. People are buying so much of this stuff now because it's at a great price point. But they need something to sequence it with, you know.
They forget that bit.
Yeah, and to be honest with you, this is technically the most powerful standalone production system that you could actually get at that kind of entry level price point. 639, so you can drive all of your modular. You've also got Ethernet connections, so you can actually make a network and then you can utilize the control mode and use all the software. You can connect to Splice, you can use Ableton Link. So there's so many facilities on it, but the main thing is workflow, and that's what it's being legendary for. You know, quantizing all of the step sequencer mode, chopping up samples, so you don't lose any of that. Everything that's on the live is on this because it's all running the same OS. The only thing that's not in here is the Ableton integration. So everything else is the same. You have SD card and you have USB on the back. You don't have the internal hard drive, and you don't have Wi-Fi or Bluetooth because that's utilising the Ethernet port.
So you're only limited by the size of the SD card,
and
which isn't a limitation because they're massive.
No, you can put a 1 terabyte in the front, so there's all your samples. But another thing that's really, really amazing about this is having all of the tactile buttons, because it speeds up the workflow by about 30-40% because you can literally dive in and out of everything that you want.
Are you enjoying this one?
Oh yeah, no, it is. And as soon as I got my first one, when I was making all the videos, I sat down. The first thing I noticed was speed of moving around the screen really, really fast because I'm jumping in and out of all the menus that I use, and that's the thing that's also happened as well. All of the kind of MPC 2000 XL users have gone, hold on a minute, I know this format. This looks very, very similar to where I am, but with all of the technology of what's going on today. So, for instance, now, you know, you can make full productions. We've got audio tracks, bringing vocals, time stretching, pitch shifting, clip launching. We've also added a whole new instrument range. So people from like F9 Audio, James Wilshire, he's made some incredible sounds for this. So we can start going into, let's say, we'll go into pad performance mode. Straight in now, you use progressions, and as you've been a keyboard player, right, you'll know sometimes you get
So is
stuck.
Andy as well.
Yeah.
Can we throw no better? Can we throw in your channel as well in the middle?
Oh, you can do that.
Come on,
if you
do
want.
it. Come on.
Right.
Go check this out right now.
Well, Andy Mack Akai official on Instagram.
Yeah, and go check out some of the talk boxing. It'll blow your mind. We're going to get that at another date. And can I just, Stuart was so excited, who's in charge of buying things from Andertons. We've got a lot of people who've ordered this already.
Right.
People are excited about this one. So if you do want one, put an order in straight away. It's real. The hype is real.
It is real. So, going back to the keyboard thing, you know, sometimes you get stuck into the same chord progression, same shaping and everything. And being able to bring in your own chords and then using the pads to do that, it just means that you can create different types of styles that you necessarily might not have played. So that's a great thing. But you're also adding really high quality sounds to that process. So it's not just all about programming drums and chopping up loops. You can actually add dynamic music to your productions as well. So going through some of this as well, we can go to some of the iconic way of programming. So pads are super sensitive. You can just hit record, lace that down, and we're away. Quantizing, everything's there for you.
Do you know how much it's going to be?
Yeah.
Well, we've got it on the website now, haven't we?
You certainly have.
Yeah.
And this is 639. you know, bringing you into standalone technology at that price point is pretty crazy.
I almost put my trigger on the live
Yeah.
because I saw the John Mayer. Yeah, I think a lot of guitar players watch our channel as well.
Yeah.
But this is even more up my street because at that price, it's almost like it's got all the feelings of the old ones. So I was looking at buying an old one to try and get that in that mindset, the Pete Rock mindset.
Yeah.
And this seems like you're getting that, but with all the future at the same time. I think you're going to do really well with it.
The generation of guys who are making music today, they could start off on something like an MPK Mini, right? And then they'll progress to something else. They might go straight into a DAW. So sometimes they miss this whole tactile workflow that's really gratifying when you're just knocking out beats and you're adding dynamics, you're adding like the velocity layers and stuff, but you're doing it through finger drumming and stuff like that. You've got so many different types of features that allow the production process to be fun at the same time. And I think when you see some of these artists online as well, that's why, you know, they started on that format and they continue on that format. But you've also got to make sure your technology still integrates with what is out there today, and that's what we've always focused on.
And this screen is the same screen as in the big boy. So if you don't want it, this is so.
So this is the same as live, same screen. You know, we've got like, just for instance, right. Step automation. So if I'm on the modular vibe, I can do some electronic beats. I can actually just assign. Let's assign something here. Let's just go EQ filter. Just for an example, you could go into your step sequencer and tap, go add new, go down to that whole kit, and then go down to the filter, and then go to say cut off frequency. And now I'm automating that in real time. So you can just draw it in.
Sometimes when I watch your videos, I think that they probably... It's so responsive, the screen. If you haven't tried one, go try it out. And at this price point, it's unreal. On the finance, it's going to be like £60 a month or something. It's under 700 quid, right?
Yeah, 639. And we've also created a huge range of videos. So if you've never used the platform before, or you only know a little bit about it, there's a whole series of videos. I think there's about 30 on the MPC Beats Academy. It walks you through from the very basics up to more intermediate, and then we're going to be releasing like more high pro videos. But there's everything there to get you going.
Killer. And would you do this honour of playing us out, sir?
Yeah, I can do something.
Thank you, mate. Cheers. Let's do it. Thanks, Annie.
Cool, man. No problem.